When we started working to improve I-35 in 2012, TxDOT wanted to build elevated lanes through Austin. Modified Alternative 3 is so much better than those earlier proposals, but it's still not good enough. Right now we have the opportunity to tell TxDOT how they can make it better. So I'm a nerd and I could talk about this project for hours, but I'll list a few concerns. We need better connectivity. We need more crossing points. We need to make transit work well. Transit needs to be able to cross I-35 in order to serve the people of Austin. Right now, the bridges they build back will be better, but there's actually one less connection point than there is today. We need more, not less. I wanted to speak to single-point urban intersections for a second. Those prioritize high-speed traffic, not on the highway, but across the highway, so on Airport Boulevard or Riverside Drive. Because high-speed traffic is prioritized, if you're a human like you or me, you will have to go down into a tunnel to cross those streets, which I think is really horrible, and I think we can find a better solution. We need a better analysis of air pollution. I-35 was built over 70 years ago, so there was no NEPA, there was no environmental analysis. The highway department built what they wanted. They didn't talk to the people who lived there. They didn't ask them if they wanted to breathe the carcinogens coming out of tailpipes. TxDOT never measured the air quality next to I-35. To this day, they have no air quality monitors next to that highway. Their numbers that they show in the DEIS are modeled from the traffic counts. Those are not from air quality monitors. And when we were talking about Palm School, it reminded me that I talked to Paul Saldana about it one time. I grew up in Central Austin. My elementary school had air conditioning. Paul's elementary school at Palm School did not. They had to open the windows to cool the building off. And he said it was so loud because of I-35 that they could barely hear their teachers inside the school. So I'm not an air quality expert, but I do know that if you double the number of cars, this doubles the capacity, so it doubles the cars, there will be more pollution, including the stuff that comes off of tires and brakes and the road itself. The heavier the vehicle and the more tires, there's more junk in the air that we breathe. This is particulate matter 2.5 that gets down in your lungs. It's a really serious health problem, and it's really bad for you. In TxDOT's 7,000-plus page draft environmental impact statement, nowhere do they talk about particulate matter. They completely ignore it. And TxDOT plans to dump water, runoff water and flood water into two pipes. One of those pipes will empty into Lady Bird Lake, the other into the Colorado River just below Longhorn Dam. The consultant says that the water will not be treated and it will not be filtered, and the volume of flow during heavy rains across from Roy G. Guerrero Metropolitan Park will likely damage the park. I-35 is awful. It's very dangerous. It accounts for 1/4 of all fatalities in the city of Austin. And we do need to build something better. I'm here to ask you to support item number 33 in the proposed amendments. Thank you for your service.
Thanks.